Let's talk about something we all kind of take for granted: the roof over our heads. We don't really give it a second thought until, there's a problem. So, in this explainer, we're going to get into the nitty gritty of what your roof is up against and, more importantly, what you can do about it.
I want you to think of your roof like this. It's your home's silent guardian. Seriously, it's up there 24/7 in all kinds of weather, protecting you, your family, and everything you own. It's not just a bunch of shingles, it's a shield.
And here's the thing, that shield is taking a beating all the time. It's a non-stop assault from the elements. So what happens when that guardian starts to get weak? Well, everything it's protecting becomes vulnerable.
And the number one enemy, the primary adversary here, is the weather. It's relentless. And we're not just talking about one big hurricane or a freak storm. No, this is a year-round battle, with each season bringing a whole new weapon to the fight.
Just look at the cycle. In the spring, you get those crazy thunderstorms dropping huge chunks of hail that can literally bruise and crack your shingles. Then summer hits. That intense 100+ degree heat just bakes the asphalt, making it brittle. Come fall, you've got those powerful wind gusts that can get up under the edges and just rip entire sections off. And winter? A sudden freeze can crack tiles clean in half and create ice dams that are a nightmare. It never, ever stops.
But here's the good news. Your roof doesn't just suffer in silence. All these attacks, they leave behind evidence. There's a trail of clues that, if you know what to look for, can tell you a whole story. All right, so let's get into how you can spot trouble early. Seriously, knowing these warning signs can be the difference between a small, easy fix and a full-blown disaster that costs a fortune. Okay, these are the big ones. You see those little sand-like granules in your gutter? That's not just dirt. That's the protective layer of your shingles washing away. It's their sunscreen. Any water stains on the ceiling are a huge red flag. That means a leak has been happening for a while. And some things you can spot just by looking up from your yard: missing shingles, cracked ones, or edges that are curling up. And if you ever see a sag in your roof deck, you need to call a professional like yesterday. That's a major structural problem. Now here's a word you absolutely need to know: flashing. See those metal strips around your chimney or where two parts of the roof meet? That's flashing. Its job is to seal up those gaps. These spots are by far the most vulnerable points on your entire roof. If that flashing rusts out or wasn't installed right in the first place, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a leak. Okay, so you found some of the warning signs. Now what? Let's flip open the roofer's playbook and see how the pros handle this stuff. Any good professional job is going to follow a really clear process. It's not mysterious. It all starts with a super thorough inspection. They should be taking pictures and showing you exactly what's wrong. Then you get a detailed plan and estimate. The actual work involves tearing off all the old stuff, fixing any rotten wood underneath, and then putting on the whole new system. And it should always end with a final walkthrough and, this is key, all the warranty paperwork for your new investment. And this leads to the big question homeowners always face: do I repair it or do I replace the whole thing? Look, it really comes down to age and how bad the damage is. If your roof is pretty young and you've just got one problem spot, a repair totally makes sense. But if your roof is pushing 20 years or more, or you've got problems popping up all over the place, a full replacement is the only real long-term solution. Trying to keep patching an old, failing roof is just throwing good money after bad. Now, if it is time to replace, this is where you get to make some powerful choices. This is your chance to seriously upgrade your home's shield. So let's talk about the materials and standards that actually make a difference. So here's a quick showdown of the two most common choices. You've got your standard asphalt shingles. They cost less to install, and you'll get a solid 15 to 25 years out of them. Then there's metal. Yeah, it costs more up front, but its lifespan can easily be double that of asphalt. We're talking 40, 50, even more years. Metal's also fantastic at reflecting heat, which can actually lower your energy bills in the summer. It can dent from massive hail, sure, but it's way more durable against things like cracking and wind. And if you live anywhere that gets hail, you need to tattoo this on your brain. Class 4. This is an impact resistance rating. It basically means the material has been tested to withstand getting hammered by large hailstones. Getting a Class 4 rated shingle is a game changer. And get this, it can often get you a pretty sweet discount on your homeowner's insurance. And one last thing, let's talk about warranties, because this is so important. You can buy the most expensive, top-of-the-line materials on the planet, but that manufacturer's warranty, it's often totally worthless if the roof isn't installed exactly to their specifications, usually by someone they've certified. The person putting on the roof is just as important as the roof itself.
So after all that, it really just boils down to this one question. Is your home shield, is your roof, ready for what's coming next? Because knowing the threats, spotting the signs, and choosing the right gear, that's how you make sure your silent guardian is ready for the fight. And the absolute best time to think about it isn't during the storm, it's right now.